All right. Awesome. Can you hear me, guys? Oh, I lost my chat. Awesome. Glad you guys can see me. Now, the first thing, if you see pinned in the chat there, I got a giveaway going on. It's nothing much, but it's a little bit of love I can show. It's just me. My daughter's here today, and we're going to kind of click over a little bit because I know she's been begging. All right, now can you guys hear me? No.
I'm running for a ghost.
Unfortunately, it wasn't that. I never added the audio source for the Shure mic. So, just to let you guys know, I don't use your fancy mics.
I'm out.
I use an old school. It's a Shure Dynamic for this. I have tons of them from when I used to KJ, so
Up here, I want
it works really well.
Gotta get out of here.
And I couldn't get the sound I wanted out of this old snowball here. I tried that for a while.
Come here, you. Come here. Oh, I'm out. I have been trying as much as I could.
There's the chat. That's what I was looking for. All right, I'm glad you guys can hear me fine now, but... Okay, this has been a stupid week in gaming, hasn't it?
Dad?
I mean, we got the whole thing with Vims going on where they got cease and desist and everything. And apparently the last thing I saw, because I went over to their forum. There you go. I went on their forum and was seeing that they think it's actually a bunch of trolls. So hopefully they get that sorted out and they're back up and running again. Yeah, I'm done with Nintendo. I pretty much can't stand those guys. I don't know. And it's the funny thing is, I go back to my childhood. I can tell you Nintendo, Super Nintendo, especially were two of my favorite systems pretty much of all time. I go back to Super NES constantly just to, you know, reminisce because it had a good mix. You had your RPGs, great fighting games. The racing games were solid and it was just great overall. So again, I do have a giveaway up there in the top. Please, everyone join. Nintendo, the funny thing is, if you look up what Nintendo is, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually part of the homebrew community, which is kind of funny. But yeah, we're just going to... Hi, kitty.
I pressed the
So,
A.
I guess this happened. Come here. If you're going to be here, we're going to say hi. Okay, this is my big boy, one of my big boys. This is Tempest. Hi. Yeah, are you shy? Look over here.
Coming up to you.
No? Okay.
I like ghosty.
So, yeah, everyone wants to congregate when I'm doing this.
Gotta get away now. Come on, let's get a ghost. Let's get you. Let's go to a party.
Okay. So,
I want
everything's
to
going to
eat the
happen, I think.
ghosties. Oh, no.
Oh, Ben, you can come back in if you want to be on screen. Because I know you do.
I was stuck as I turned. But they were all after me. I could not do anything. I just lost.
Take your time. You'll learn. You'll get better. I don't let you play enough.
Ah,
I know.
Toasty. Don't want to get me.
Pretty much. Actually, I'm in my front room.
Oh,
Eventually, I'm going to take
I went
the
back down.
dining room, redo it, not use a green screen, and have an actual cool background, I'm hoping. So that's the plan, but I have no idea when that's coming, with the little one coming here in the next couple months. The scary thing is they told me July. Now they're talking. Sorry, I'm looking down at you guys. I'm not used to this being where it is. Honestly, the background was just from Pixabay, from a video background. Pretty easy, and I thought it was a really cool one. So, but yeah, I got a kind of a cool way. It's low rent on everything I've done to get this set up, because Broke Daddy Gamer. Let's just be honest. It's the truth. So, I mean, what else has happened this week? Let's see. We had that whole thing with Vims. And PS4 or 5, sorry, with the whole sign-in thing for Helldivers. I haven't played it, but I'm getting sick of how all of this is just being done over and over and over again. Where games aren't ours anymore. They're just not ours, you know? We don't get to keep them. Okay, I'll look down. Yeah. Looking down at you, Nami. Anyway.
I'm stuck. I got stuck in that area.
Yep.
I couldn't do anything.
But yeah, I'm done with microtransactions. I actually watched Top Hat Gamer. Had a really cool history on Double Dragon 3. I never played it in the arcade, but I guess it had a whole microtransaction thing where you kept putting money in. Oh, okay. To start it, boom. Boom. There you go.
Dad, I need you to help me get the pellets.
You get better on your own, love. It takes practice.
Ghosty!
I have been playing Pac-Man since I was your age. So.
Give me a ghosty.
I'll be honest, I had a list of things I wanted to talk about, but it's more about ranting and just chit-chatting with you guys. So what's going on? Anything new?
Great.
Oh, Pac-Man's probably my favorite game of all time. I hate to say it. It's just... anytime I just got 5 minutes, I can pull up Pac-Man. So... I didn't even know that the Master System had the Tengen Pac-Man until just now. I owned it on the Tengen version for the NES. And this one actually has slightly better graphics. Not quite as close to the original. But yeah, it's surprisingly nice. Oh, I should have given you the mini boards. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Can you get me the mini boards now? Please? Oh, can you help me?
You're right. I mean,
I need you to
the instant you buy a physical game, what happens next?
I'll put the controller in its place.
No, it's fine. You can use this one.
I know what to do.
But look, sweetie, if you don't want to use this, you can use this. Okay? Right?
I want to plug this in. Where do we plug?
Well, you should have one already plugged in, this one. But it's a second player one.
Come on, Dad. Let's play. Let's get playing. Dad.
I'm going to let you play, sweetheart.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, guys. I got to play with her. Oh, except for I messed up. Let me back out. Took me a while to figure out on Batocera that you have to hold the Xbox button and the start button. I kept hitting both start and select, start and select, start and select, and it wouldn't let me get out. But I don't use Batocera usually. But thanks to RGG, I got I won that system and I have it hooked up. The only annoyance is I'm playing through Prism Life Studio, so it's not full screen. The screen you see is exactly what I see, because Batocera only does one video output, so I couldn't like hook it into multiple video outs, which was the only problem. So, okay, sweetie, we'll do a quick round. Let's see, I gotta change it to 2 players. We'll do cooperative. Pack boosters always on. I'll make it easy for you, and we'll start at level 1. A little bit of Cubert. I never thought about that. I just thought it was cool how the hexagons just kind of moved.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetie.
I want the cherry. Let's get the cherry.
You can have the cherry.
Because I know you're probably not going to get it. Ah, Ghosty, I got the cherry.
You got to be careful because we can bump each other, sweetie.
Oh, I was stuck. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay to lose. It's fine.
Yeah, I got stuck.
She's 5. She'll be 6 in August.
Need to go up. I need to go up.
Yep.
Ah, Dad, I'm trying not to bump you.
You're fine.
I want a Ghosty. Give me one.
There you go.
I got 2 Ghosties.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's clear the board.
Yay!
There we go. Good job, sweetie. Bananas are where it starts getting important, guys. The bananas. 5,000.
I want 5.
But still, I refuse to die for a banana, ever. Okay, I'm going to let you go that way.
I want the strawberry. Yeah.
That guy's about to turn back.
I'm about to get a go.
Okay, go ahead now.
I'm trying, Dad.
Okay, I think we'll get them all if you can get around to them. Oh, nope.
No, I want it. I'm sorry, Dad.
That's okay. We just need to get these last few. Boom!
We were together.
High five.
We almost bumped each other.
Hey, is V in here? Hey, V. Oh, it's Joe. What's up, Joe?
I was running away as hard as I could.
Oh, wow. The animations on this one's... I didn't know the Joe, I did not know the Master System had this. I played it on NES with this game. And it's nowhere as pretty as this. I mean, it's a little weird, but it's the same exact game, but a little higher up on the graphics.
I'm trying to get you. Come here, come on. Oh, I got a Ghosty.
You got a Ghosty? Awesome.
Just one. I want more Ghosty. Nope.
So, as I mentioned, guys, we have a giveaway link at the top pin there.
No. Oh, no.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, I'm
just you.
I know, I got it. But
I'm about to get dead. I need to get away.
You're okay, sweetheart. Just calm down and
Oh no.
He ran into him.
It's okay. It's okay. I was trying to come up there for pellets. Probably just you now.
Yeah, I saw that Steam has a whole package of like that was me. That was all me. You want to play the rest of my guys? And then okay.
Thanks. I want to play with you though. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, thanks guys. I appreciate that, Nummy. I did a lot of work to get this together and finally get the green screen to work right and look okay.
I'm waiting until
I was hoping it would translate on the on the stream.
We can play together now.
Oh, just wait. I'm gonna leave the giveaway open for probably about an hour, and then we'll probably start wrapping up at that point. But because I got to put my daughter to bed sometime, she can't stay up all night.
Probably get.
Oh, is it just me now? Oh, the pretzel looks kind of cool. Oh, not going for him. Now I'll go for him. When I play this game, it's all about survival. I don't care about getting the ghosts at all. I mean, in the arcade, it was all about just trying to get as far as you could was the biggest thing, whatever level it was. So.
Yum. We like ghosties.
And points are nice, but.
Yeah, we want points.
Yeah.
Oh, a cool pretzel.
I'll go get the pretzel.
That pretzel is cool.
I ended up, ironically, the Elgato green screen. The larger one actually ended up being one of the cheapest options, so I ended up buying the one I thought would be too expensive.
Yeah, to go to the other side.
But it actually, I really wish I had a 4-way joystick. It feels so weird sometimes. I have to overcompensate. Oh, they are just staying there.
They just want to stop you from getting the pellets.
Yeah, they are really blocking me.
Now they're not.
Oh.
I
died.
You should have turned. Is it almost time for me to play too?
Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know this was on here either? I had no clue. I thought this looked like Genesis. Because I think the Genesis has him as Pac-Man, but not the Tengen one.
I hope I get to play soon on this.
I'm only half paying attention to the game, sweetie, so chances are pretty quickly, because I'm not gonna do like my hours on it. Just because I'm trying to focus on everything.
Yes, we want to go Steve.
Oh, you got one of those big ones, Mommy?
Oh, an apple.
I thought about it, but I don't have room for it yet. Oh, I'm not going for that apple. No. That'll get me killed. I think the AI on this one's smarter than the one on Nintendo.
You're smart about that, Dad.
But, yeah, I mean, this is not, because Tengen, I don't know if they were,
Why?
I know on Nintendo, technically the Tengen stuff was considered bootlegs.
Oh, no.
So. Oh, look, I get the apple.
Yay! Yay, we got all the pellets, but we didn't get that last apple.
Hey, the kids still eats fruit and veggies, but I'm pure carnivore, man. I don't touch anything other than.
Do I get to come
Are
back?
we seeing that on there? I'm just trying to see if that little bit of screen tearing's just on my side. You guys see the screen tearing a little on the display for
They're
the
chasing
game?
each other. They're playing.
Because if so, I'll have to figure that out eventually.
When am I gonna be back in the game?
How cold is it down south?
I think I want to play something else. I'm not getting really much play in the game back in the game.
My diet's practically all meat. I mean, breakfast I've been doing bacon and eggs. Dinners I've been doing eggs. For dinner I've been doing ground beef or steak. And what is it? Sorry. Trying to focus on this at the same time. I am not a dual planner like that, so.
You wanted that pair.
Ooh, it got me.
You were trapped. You were trapped.
But yeah, I did carnivore when my youngest, Jackie, was born, but then my wife had cravings. So that changed a little bit, and then we're just now trying to get back into it because we both felt better, less pain. I mean, seriously, when I'm eating anything other than all meats, I get serious joint pain. So this time I'm going to let you play by yourself, okay? Oh, I have one more? Oh, no, there it goes.
All right. My turn?
Yeah, hold on.
I want to play something else.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Can I pick?
Well, you don't know what half these games are, but if you tell me what you're in the mood to play.
That Dino Bubble game.
Bubble Bobble? NES or... we can do arcade. I'm pretty sure it's on there. So let me back up. Let's find MAME.
Bubble Bobble.
I know you love Bubble Bobble.
I love the Bubble Dino one, too.
Yep.
After the Bubble Dino.
I am no longer into 420. I haven't been since I was 23. Maybe it was the last time I did it. Yes, sadly she's not ready for that yet, Dummy, or I would do Mario Kart. But yeah, she's just not into that yet. Let's see. Bubble Bobble, right? Yeah. Let's see if it's on here.
Bubble Dinosaur.
I know, Bubble Dinosaurs.
Yeah, the dinosaurs that blow bubbles.
Yep.
Through their mouths.
All right, this is where you go. Oh, hold on. Right there. All right. Now you're going to have to use my control.
And...
All right, now let's add some credits, which is probably... Put you a bunch on there. Oh, it only lets me do 9. Okay.
What? What's going on?
I'm going to eventually... I just need a good set of controls for emulation, because right now...
I'm about to be dead.
I have these and one Xbox. Well, I have 2, but I lost the cord to the other one, and they're all corded, so... That's a little... a little fun. All right, she might get mad at me because I kind of have to switch screens here for a sec. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Huh?
There you go. Because I was silly and put things on different screens. And I'm sorry, sweetie. I know you're blind. I'll move. There we go. This is why I need at least 3 screens.
I want my first. Yay. Dad, come on, play. I would.
92? What? What'd I miss?
Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out.
It's okay. You're right there. See?
Oh.
You're right there. Go ahead. And it's a little different for this than the Nintendo one. Do you want the Nintendo one? The one you know how to play? Okay, I'll take you to the Nintendo one. Boop.
Actually, I want the Mario. I like Mario.
You want to play Mario? Oh, you want to play Super Mario World? The one we played together that you really liked?
Yes, I want to play
right.
together.
Now, I'm pretty sure it would be under Super, so let's click along here.
I want to play together.
But I can't, sweetie.
Please?
You're fine.
I really
You need to
want
understand you can play games by yourself.
I really-
You don't always need daddy.
I'm not used to playing with this one.
I
Don't play with my normal one.
Oh, I got you. All right, let's see. Huh. Maybe is it under Mario? I can't expect this not to have Mario. Somehow. What did I do? Did you press button, sweetie? One of the best games on the system. Anyway. And there's King of Dragons, at least the Super Nintendo version. Let's see. Oh, I'm losing you guys. Where'd we go?
You don't need. You don't need them.
Yeah, those controllers are crap, though. I mean, I have to say, I have at least a little bit of
You can play.
preference when it comes to controls. I'm a bit of a snob. So I'm trying to find the one I really need. Okay, let's get you where you want, baby.
Can you play with me?
Oh, how mean do I want to be? The educational ones, you know? Whoa. Wait, Dabney Coleman. I thought he already passed away. So bad, right? All right. You know what, sweetie? I'm being dumb. I can't seem to find it, but I think it'll be under Super.
Can I help? I want to look for.
I am looking for it.
Oh, what's that Pac-Man one? I want to try that Pac-Man one.
You want to try that Pac-Man one?
Oh, yes.
Okay. It's kind of like Mario, sort of. All right, but you got to use this control.
Oh.
There you go. I think. All right, there you go.
What is it saying? What is it saying?
All right. Pizza, so bad for you. But at least you're getting good pizza. You're out in Jersey. So, come on. I'm in Illinois, and I'll be honest, I had better pizza in Ohio than I have had here in Illinois. And I've been to Chicago, and I've went to some of the places. And I would still take Ohio pizza any day of the week over anything I've had in Chicago. So, yeah, it's my weakness. That's why I got to stay away from it. That just sounds bad. Drunken grandma pizza. I'm just letting her pick, Chase. I'm just letting her pick whatever she wants to do. So, the Pac-Man Yeah, that might be an idea, actually. The Pac-Man cartoon. That's definitely something that we could do, probably. But I don't even know if I could find it. Oh, actually, I don't know how much it costs. It's actually on my other computer to update it. Oh, what's this?
What is it doing?
It's got to update my son's PC. I think the OBS keeps crashing.
I look.
Well, first off, I use Prism, which is basically OBS on steroids. You can basically put all the OBS add-ons in here. Plus, it lets you multi-stream directly within without adding an add-on and a bunch of other stuff. I really like it. I use it for my stream and for doing all my videos. And I do the editing with. It says go down. So let's see. Oh, wait. You know, I have no idea about this game. I don't think I ever even played this game. But apparently you should be able to swim somehow. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I guess we have to go through that. Okay. Then we come back up. There you go. And it wants you to go down. I'm guessing you jump or... Oh, you can... Look, you can shoot power pellets. Okay, I don't know how you get down there.
I want to try shooting.
Go ahead. Margarita pizza's good. I'm actually a big fan of a white pie every once in a while. But most of the time I'm classic pepperoni. Oh. Let's rile up Joe a little. I do like a good Hawaiian, but it has to be good. And I'm going to tell you something weird about a Hawaiian. It needs to have almonds and cinnamon on it. It is not a true Hawaiian without almonds and cinnamon. I hope so.
Can you help me get down?
I have no idea, sweetie. Let's see.
Maybe X?
Yeah, I can look down, right? And it says it's right here, so... Huh.
I got the treasure, which had a pepper. I got a pepper from the treasure box.
Hey, I'm from Ohio, okay? I'm not an Illinoisan or Illinoisan or whatever. You know, at least Indiana gets cool. They get to be a Hoosier. Illinoisan. What the heck is that? I mean, really, I don't even know.
I think we jump until... we jump until it breaks.
You know, it depends on my mood. I actually like every style of pizza. A deep dish is good if done right. I do like the flat thin, but sometimes I just want a really crispy, almost crackery crust sometimes. Man. Okay. I need to keep track of time here, don't I?
I like how we serve.
Hey, you do know there's carnivore cheesecake, right? I mean, pretty much it is carnivore in itself, so...
Dad, can you help me?
As long as you don't do the crust, we make it in the Instapot. If I want it sweet, I usually use an erythritol allulose blend. I have no idea, sweetie. Let's try a different game, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Well,
let's take you back old school, okay? Let's go to regular Nintendo.
Clear on that?
Yep, and we're going to do some...
What?
We'll see.
Is it together?
Nope, just you.
Alright.
It's okay to play by yourself, love.
What controller do I have to use?
Do you want me to take this one out so you can use yours? Alright, guys, give me a second. I gotta follow the cable. And I'm just gonna hook her up for a one-player. She's used Super Nintendo controllers mainly, so so I wonder if just unplugging it gave her Master Control as first player. So let me check the control setup. I've just learned how to do this recently on here. So, da-da-da-da. Okay, turn that to default. Turn hers to the USB pad. Okay, now you should be number one player. So, what do you want to play? You said Mario?
I don't want to play. Can I please pick?
Yeah, do whatever you want, sweetie.
Here's
And the answer is both, whatever's cheaper usually. Because for emulation, M.2 is almost overkill. It's great if you're using a Windows-based system to use the M.2 as your main drive. But if you're doing something external or to add other stuff in, a regular, SSD SATA is more than enough.
help me press
Okay.
2.
You want to do Sonic? The Blue Bomber? If I could get to my other computer, I think it's by IOBit is the one I use. It's a driver and it just grabs everything. I think even the free version will get you mostly everything.
I think I
You want more Pac-Man? Then do more Pac-Man.
if there's A. Oh,
Oh, that's the 3D Pac-Mania. You want to try that?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and start it.
Oh, so that's the start button.
Yep. Are you talking about the rock song Pac-Man Fever that came out in like 86?
It's always trying it is.
Dude, I had that album when I was a kid and I played it over and over again. They had a song for Pac-Man, Frogger. What else? I can't even remember. Well, what was the line? Pac-Man's fever, it's going to drive you crazy or something like that. So, yeah, I can see how he could hate it. Was it 82? Really? All I know is I remember getting it when I was like 5 or 6. No, it was at a thrift store that I picked it up. I had so many records as a kid. All the Sesame Street, all the stuff. And then I lost all my good stuff years ago. So. All right, let me just check over here on a couple things.
Can hop them. Nice. This yellow is hop.
Oh, it is? That's awesome.
I noticed we cannot even hop ghosties.
All right. By the way, the giveaway thing is working beautifully. I just used Google Forms, filled it out. It shoots it out onto a Google Sheets for me, and then I'll just copy and paste that into the. Well, you'll see when we get there. Yeah, the IOBit that should work pretty well.
Coming for you guys. Coming to eat you.
It's what I use. It's also what comes standard as one of the options in the Ghost Spectre, the Windows install I use on everything but this one computer in front of me. Because this is the one I actually use for, financial. So it has a legit full bloat Windows 10. Because Ryzen 1800X cannot get Windows 11. But I'm fine with it. Why would you listen? Why would you listen to it like 5,000 times? I mean, I listened to it a lot as a kid, but I don't know if it's that much.
What's the screen button do?
Not every button always does something in every game.
Oh, even the red one's hot.
Okay. Oh, careful.
What does the blue one do? If it has off. Howdy.
All right, I appreciate all you guys being out here. Got any questions or anything going on?
Hoppy, down, down, down.
I mean, I kind of already have my rant that I think pretty much. Digi, I'm your brother. Did you not know this? I was the one who listened to it like that. It was me. I'm sorry we were separated so long ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's one of the Pac-Manias I think she's playing, which to me it's not a real Pac-Man,
No, I'm
but
done.
it's
I'm
still
done.
fun,
I'm done.
sort of.
Dad, I'm done.
You're done with this one? Okay. Now I hope its commands have changed. I don't know how to back out on a non-Xbox control. Yeah. Okay, I know the trick. I'll make it work. Let's plug the Xbox control back in.
Both.
Okay, maybe that didn't work.
Have you got?
Hold on.
Have you helped me?
I can cheat. I can't. Ah.
So you can't cheat.
Nope, I can't do that. But I know a trick. Shh, don't do this at home. Where's the power button? Now, hopefully the image comes back when it resets. We'll give that a moment to boot. Hoping to see the Dell logo soon, or else I may have just broken that one and we're going to be done with games. At least for tonight. So.
Done.
I know. Let's just wait. It takes a second to boot.
You know, be done even if that happens.
Well, sweetie, if I can't bring up the screen again, we don't have anything to see. And Beta Sarah is a little bit of a pain in the butt when it comes to getting the video out.
Is it coming
Sorry,
out?
I'm actually, Beta Sarah's growing on me quite a bit, but
Is it gonna come on soon?
it's drives me nuts in certain ways. Like I can't do multiple monitors, but it does supposedly have a marquee function, but it only works with specific marquee types. So, it's dead, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. We'll just chill out. Oh,
It worked.
that was the intro. It automatically started when I switched scenes.
Can we please keep trying?
No, it's okay, sweetie. You want to just hang out? And oh, hey, someone moved my green screen.
Can I
All right, let's just adjust that.
Can I please play on my tablet then?
There we go. Ah, good enough.
Can I please play on my tablet then?
Yes, sweetie. Go play on your tablet. Do the hooked on phonics. No, you need to do it, sweetie. I know you don't like it. You don't have to just do it, but I'd like you to do that.
Can you do something else?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now I got my screen back up. Yeah, black screen. Yeah, I know. I'll mess with it later. It honestly, again, following the Broke Daddy Gamer mantra, in its defense, the video capture card I'm using literally cost me like $12. So what I want to do is get multiples, and at that point I could probably split the HDMI so I could do it the way I want it to, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Drumstick squashy. What are drumstick squashies? I know what a drumstick is. At least I'm assuming it's the ice cream you're talking about. Or else you're having, like a turkey leg or something.
Ooh, 100%.
Yep.
Nice.
Sweetie, go ahead and go play then.
It was
Okay.
out on the end of quiet time.
All right. I think it got pushed
What?
backwards.
Is it out time?
That was it.
What? How is it out
Panda
time?
Express.
Oh, Dad, it's out time and...
Oh, I see. I don't have access to that, sweetie. That's a mommy thing. I'm sorry.
But Mom turned it all the way off. How could it do that?
Sorry, guys. There's not much I can do to fix this for her. Unfortunately, mommy's in control of the parental controls.
I'm trying to.
Because she knows I'm way too lenient, and I'll be like, "Sure, kid, go for it. Go play."
This time it should.
Oh, candy. Okay. No candy fit. I have no candy fit.
Well, I have candy in my candy jar. Just a little.
Oh, really? What were they doing wrong? Sweetie?
I'm okay.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I guess I'll have to adjust that on my platform there because that's in a weird spot. It doesn't show everything. I thought I had it big enough so everything would fit. Let's see. Anyone know of a free program similar to Win32 Disk Imager? Windows to see a micro SD card with that server installed so I can transfer. I mean, this is horrible. I can't think of anything because all I can think of are things like Rufus, Spillane Etcher, and those don't do that. But what's wrong with the doing it via network?
Can you please use your phone?
I can't use my phone, sweetie. See? My phone's right there.
Can we just pause that for?
I can't, sweetie. Well, you can always find the remote. You lost it.
It's not funny.
Actually, it's very funny. I love you, sweetie. Oh, your Wi-Fi's not fast enough? I mean, can't you plug it in? Wait, what device is it? That's another one. I mean, you can always make another image. I mean, it's really fun or interesting how you can use a live key to go in and go to files and kind of do that.
In the couch when I was.
Was it your allowance, sweetie?
Oh.
All right. Yes, sweetie. I don't sit on the couch, so therefore it was probably your money.
And buy stuff.
I thought so. I am kind of a noob with Batocera. My real first hands-on was building a small system upstairs that could, what was it? It was an i5 2500 and I put a 1030 in it. So it can really only handle, I figured Saturn, something around that level. So I didn't put much into it.
I think I'm under the couch.
Okay.
Under.
Pull
the couch.
Okay. Sweetie, I'm busy.
So I can.
I love you.
You too.
Well, actually, what time is it? Sweetie, it's 8:17. You should be going to bed. Okay. Then just go play.
Can we please? I want to try building a tent.
She's being super cute. You have no idea, guys.
Can you please try building a tent?
A tent?
With those.
With what?
You. Me.
Oh, yeah, grab them. Have fun. And maybe a little bit later tonight, me and Mommy will play some Uno with you, okay? Because it is Friday night. I do let you stay up a little bit extra. Sorry, guys. This is the life of children. Especially when they don't have a place to run away and hide.
Like a cat.
Yep, make a castle thingy. I mean, you kind of have a fort going there with your panda corns. All right. My background's a little off. I think she, like I said, kids moved it a little, so then it changed the lighting effect a little. Because trust me, I have a ton of lights hitting this thing to make sure it looks good. But all right. Like I said, kind of new at this, first stream in a long time, and it feels like things went south. But I mean, is there any games you guys are playing right now, or?
Oh, something's broken.
Oh, it happens, sweetie.
Another cracked. One part of this one. This little piece fell off.
That's okay. You guys are over there troubleshooting. Thanks, Didge. I appreciate that. Just getting into a groove and figuring it out. I mean, hey, I'm happy about one thing because I remember every time I moved and it showed my chair behind me, it would show a green spot. So it's getting better. Just got to tweak it in more. Oh, this is just, I have too much stuff to keep track of here. All right. Playing Rust. You know, I've never played Rust. What is it? I should look it up. I just don't want to look away too long. I feel weird. Oh, hit the wrong button. I mean, this is horrible. When I hear Rust, I think of a programming language. Oh, a survival game? That's cool. I've been wanting to probably pick up Vampire Survivor. I've heard it from all of you guys off and on that this is an amazing game. I actually looked it up and went, that looks a lot of fun. One of the cruelest games on Steam. That's what makes it compelling, huh? Huh. Let's see what it's going for. Yeah, that's definitely out of that's out of my budget. My wife would kill me if I spent that much on a game. Yeah, if I want to get everything, $101, and that's on sale, 10% off. Yeah, I'm lucky if I can get that much money together, man. To get the things I needed to stream and do videos and everything, I have had to scrimp. Like I said, the microphones are purely just, what are they? They're Shure SM40s is what I use. And I had a small mixer because there was no way I was using a huge mixer. So I ended up buying like a $50 small one. It was the fine one or whatever. Seems to be working fine. That's what I have my mic hooked to. It only has one mic input though, so I have a problem with that. Eventually I want to add more. So, see, I've never used the RGR8s. I mean, I've used this guy, and I've used, of course, the SM58, the quintessential stage mic. That one I have used for years. I actually have one around here somewhere, but $40 for a SM48 was a cheap one for my karaoke business I was running for a while. So, oh, I love 58. The sound on it's amazing. I mean, when used to perform years and years ago, I mean, I was nothing like you guys. You guys are a whole nother level of musician. But when I used to tour and do some rock stuff and things like that, well, I did it in Florida, did some in Ohio in my early 20s and teens. Yeah, you kind of have to use it live. It's like it's required. But when I did that, that's pretty much the only, I would not perform unless I had that with me. I literally just love that mic so much. When I did sing in choir and stuff at church, everyone else had the SM58s, but I don't even know what the one I had was. But there was one he had that my pastor had said, like, you use this one. But I was also like the lead, and did all the solos. He's like, you're the only one who can touch this mic. And I have no idea what it was because I forget to this day. I don't think it was a Shure. It was something else. But other than that, I still love my Shures. Someone's like, go wireless. And I'm like, I can't. I'm old school. And I know they're good, but I can't do it. I can do wireless on game control, stuff like that. But for mics, things like that, it has to be wired for me. I don't know. It's just me. I'm weird on that. Really? Clapton's awesome, though. I mean, I haven't heard anything. Has he done anything in years? I hate to admit it, I've been out of the music scene. I live in the world of probably 2010 pre down to probably 50s. Hi, sweetie.
Can you please come and help me soon?
I love you.
Can you please?
Mm. Mommy will be home soon with Sissy. They just went shopping.
But need help clean it.
You can't make your own tent. Yes, you can.
With those.
You can do it. I can't even use those. Those things are garbage. I'm sorry. I bought it for you. I'm sorry.
But can you help me and me help you pull it?
Yeah, I'm not a fan at all, and I agree with that.
I'll help you with it.
You know what I promised you about tomorrow, right? If you leave me alone and you go play for tonight, I will buy you a special treat. You tell mommy, you won't get it. Okay?
But I want to.
I'll take you to Uncle. Where is it? Oh, your favorite ice cream place. Yes. Okay. I'm going to take her to an ice cream joint. I just bribed my kid with the best freaking ice cream I think I've ever eaten. Yes, Digi, I'm bribing my kid. I am so bribing her. Because honestly, I bought her these stupid, and I got them used. That was probably my mistake. It was some off-brand version of the good, like, blanket fort plastic things with balls that stick together. I got the cheap ones. And that was a mistake because I bought the good ones for another kid for their birthday, and then Fen liked them. And I was like, oh, going to be the same thing, right? No. Buy the Discovery Kid ones. Spend a little bit extra money. All right. Sometimes being broke and cheap, sometimes the cheap gets you. I should have done more research on that one, but I was trying to be quick, and I was like, I'll get them for her. But yeah. Oh, my wife made this, actually. We do our own tie-dyeing. It's supposed to have more black in it, but for some reason the black didn't take. Because it was supposed to match the colors to the logo and everything, but we're going to try again. And I got a direct-to-garment place that's going to put my logo on. I need to get this done, though, before the convention on the 1st. Then I'm going to go out, do a lot of videoing. And seriously, hold on. Am I allowed to put links in the chat? I think I can. But yeah, I'm going to be... wow, that link is huge. it's too long. Let me see if I can just do the short version and then it'll redirect. This guy's pretty old. You use this guy? But yeah, there we go. What is this? I don't even remember what it's called. The RPM, is it 5? Is what I use by Smock or Smoke, whatever. I just can't do those big giant ones. I hate them. And the ones that are about cigar size are what I usually go with. And I've had this guy 2.5, 3 years now. And it keeps going. I just had to change the battery once because I got the battery change instead of the sealed battery. What do you vape? Because I do Salt Nick, because it's the only thing that has ever stopped me from smoking cigarettes is actually the Salt Nick. You salt? Yeah. I use this stuff, this brand. It's not bad. The only reason I use it is most places where you buy this stuff, there's 2 bottles in there, right? And what they always do is they'll sell you one of the bottles for like $20. But yet they come together as 2 in a pack. They do that every time. Well, there's one place here locally that actually sells them as the 2-pack for the correct price of $15. So, well, $14.99. So I buy it. 2 of those last me, each one lasts me a week. So. You think that's expensive? $7 a week to vape? I call it cheap. I mean, a pack of smokes out here in the States, what are they now? Even the worst off-brand cigarette goes for just 1 pack of 20 smokes, which I would go through like 2 of those in 1.5 a day. $9-10 for 1 pack. 1 pack. A carton is over 100. I'm glad I quit. When my first daughter, Fen, that you guys have met, was born, I quit right after she was born and found Salt Nick, because that's when I found the Salt Nicks, and actually found it stopped the cravings. Whereas the Freebase other stuff just didn't do it for me at all. But yeah, I just threw a quick link in there a second ago. I'll be there at the Illinois GameCon on the 1st. And if you look through that site, it's kind of cool. They have a bunch of merchants and stuff for 10 mils. Really? That's not bad at all. See, I used to make my own before I used salts because it used to be legal here to buy all the ingredients, and I made my own. That's what I did. So I would get even cheaper than that probably, because I'd buy the big liter of the nicotine solution of like 100 milligram. Oh, you still make your own? Yeah. But I used to do all that, and I would mix mine, and this will probably kill you guys. I did realize it was Freebase, not Salt Nick. Was 40 milligram is what I cut mine to, because I needed something that was on par with a cigarette. And yeah, it didn't. Oh, mixing your own tasted terrible, or no? Here's the thing. I was doing 50 on the yeah, it was 50 milligram on the Salt Nick, but it hits you completely different on the 50 mil on Salt Nick than it does on the Freebase. The Freebase, it's like hitting a Mack truck, like, but I got so used to it, I never coughed. But then I did 50 mil of this, and now I've dropped myself down to 35 mil. Yeah, milligram. Milligram. Strength. Yeah. So. But yeah, kids, lost my hat. But yeah. But yeah, I was going to go over to the convention in Bloomington on the 1st, so I'll be getting a lot of footage for that. So that's a couple things that are going to be coming up on the channel. And I keep looking at my screen thinking I'm talking to you. We'll get used to this. We'll get used to this. I have not found one. I am looking for a cheesecake vape that isn't like $20 for 20 mil or 40 mil. So I'll keep an eye out. But yeah, at the convention, one of the things that caught my eye and the main reason I want to go is they're doing Super Smash SummerSlam. So from the photos I see here, there's this guy. If you look at the link I sent and you scroll down a bit, it shows a guy dressed up as Link wrestling. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully they let me video that. So I'm going to get that and probably just launch it on here. So that would be a lot of fun. Found a local arcade that I did not know was in Peoria, because we used to have a Round One for a while. Other than that, we have a 8-bit arcade, which is a barcade literally. But I don't go to stuff like that. If they let me do it, I am doing it. It is going to be done for sure. I hope they don't stop me, but we haven't decided yet. My wife isn't sure if she wants to make that trip, so it might just be me and Fen going, and the wife and the littlest staying here. But I think I talked her into going, so because I think she'd enjoy it. They're going to have a pinball tournament, a Halo 3 tournament, which are the two I'm interested in. They're going to have a Smash Brothers tournament. Oh, what else? Oh, card game tournaments. I think a Yu-Gi-Oh! And a Pokemon, which I don't care. I never played either one of those. I was Magic the Gathering all the way, and I quit that a long time ago. It got too expensive. I'm done. I used to, every time a game came out, I'd buy a case of whatever the new set was. That was before I had a wife and kids. And disposable income. You know, I used to play Arena, and I was getting really good. I was playing every day so that I could keep my sets up to be, you know, standard. Then it just, again, kids. And I just haven't been able to play it, so. Oh, at 4th edition, man, that's when it ramped up. I mean, I've been playing since Alpha, but but I haven't played anything since, what was the last set? I honestly couldn't tell you. I played in a pre-release that was a little game store over here called Just for Fun. They're okay. The crowd just seems so pretentious there for some reason, and I just can't stand going there. You have a Lotus? Dude! If that's anywhere near like the Alpha, Beta, or even Revised, you got some bank there. I used to have them, but that was so long ago. Dude, that is awesome. Wait, you got an Alpha? Okay, I'm jealous. I mean, I did 2 at the time, but how do I put this? Everything I have owned in life come in waves. I'll get a nice collection of something, and either gets destroyed or stolen. And that's happened multiple times in my life, so that's part of the reason why I emulate. Because I can get back digital copies. I can't get back the physical things that have been destroyed. So, or stolen. Oh, you've been to Just for Fun? Where are you out of, Douglas? We're gonna get some background noise now because my everyone's back now.
Take your shoes off, and then you guys can have some turkey snack sticks.
Oh, 11. Dude, I would have lived there in any of those probably. Because in that pre-99 era, that is when I was so into comics. I don't like where they've gone. At this point, I'm pretty much... The last one I read, I was by Vertigo Comics, DC branch. and I'm not a DC guy, but it was Transmetropolitan. Spider, and just the whole way they depicted that world was amazing. And I just haven't watched anything, read anything since. I have read some manga here and there because I do like my anime and stuff. And hey guys, I don't know how much you're hearing of that, but yeah. Did I lose? All right. Did I lose audio? No, there it is. Okay. Got scared for a second there. Oh, but I did lose my comments again. I definitely need to get myself 3 monitors for this setup. Oh, Pogs. My goodness, man. I hate to admit it, that thing became an addiction for a while. But Magic, comics, sports. I had a huge baseball card collection because I was huge into collecting when I was a kid. I had things that I can never replace. I did have some Mickey Mantle stuff and some Babe Ruth, but it was poor quality, but I owned it. That was the whole point, because that was well before my era. Vampirella. It's been a long time for that one, but I was never a huge fan of that. I mean, I was a huge X-Men buff in the 90s, but who wasn't? What else? I was more Marvel, but I did like I enjoyed Constantine. I liked a lot of the darker stuff. I've always been into the dark stuff. The Weapon X series, Deadpool, so. Strangely, I do have Watchmen. How can I forget that? I should have sound filters on here, but I'm afraid to mess with them when I'm live. How bad is it? They're just going above my sound gate. That's on here, which I thought's pretty high, because I even have to be within a foot of the mic for it to even pick me up. So they're being pretty loud. But okay, guys, it's been about an hour, so I'm going to close up the raise my noise gate. I'm afraid to, man. I'm afraid to break it again. But we're probably going to wrap up here soon anyway, because I'm now getting that weird. I'm getting that stage fright now. Why? You'd think I'd be more comfortable. You know what I mean? But I've gotten a little nervous. No. Don't. Know what? Don't go? Are you hacking me? Are you telling me to stay on? No, I'm kidding. All right. I'll chill for a little longer. But we are going to go ahead and do the giveaway. So you are totally going to laugh at the way this looks. But I found something free, and I might pay the $25 to get it for a year if I like how it works. I just have to find it again. Should be on one of these screens. Oh, that's that one.
That's Jackie.
Do that one. Oh, did I put them on the same one?
Smacked it in my face.
Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. You know, I thought it was a little... There it is. So, let me get my names off my list from the forum. So, where'd it go? Did I close it? Was I an idiot and closed it? You know, more than likely, that looks like what I did. So, no, not maps. It defaulted to maps, guys. Okay, Google Forms. Boom.
Watch, little minis.
Responses. Looks like I only got 9. Wait. Okay.
Hi. Did you mean?
Paste.
Get the mini. Get the mini.
There's our name capture. Can you guys see it?
Let's see.
What the heck? Hold on. Let's try that again. It added more names. Let me get that off there. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anyway, click. And there's all my 9 contestants. And the winner is Nummy. All right, Nummy. I'm going to send you an email here in a little bit just to confirm your email. And then I'm going to send you the Steam key. All right? So, honest opinion. How did you guys like that? Does that work? Because that way everyone gets to see it and everything like that, or because that was one big thing I wanted to improve on a little bit there.
Get ready.
Yeah, Nami, if you want, I can remove your name and roll it again.
Not done yet. No. I need to try it out first.
All right, we got it on film. He said to do it again. So remove his name and let's spin again. Oh, crap. I forgot to turn it back on, but Israel. All right, I will send you an email just to confirm that your email is valid, because once I send it as an email gift link, it disappears off my thing and I can't touch it again. At least that's what they said it does. So I'm going with that. And I got your email here, so I'll probably be doing that here a little bit later tonight. Oh, and I just totally doxed everyone. Okay, so noob. Oh, Digi, there'll be a new one every week. I mean, I can't afford to do much, I'll be honest, but what I can do, I'm glad to give, okay? Because, okay. Hey, children! I love you. You just literally fell into my desk. You guys okay? You okay, guys? Beef sticks. Mommy got you beef sticks. Oh, Paul? Now I'm ahead of myself. Now I even gotta look back up. The game, and I put a list to it too as well. The little video on the forum. Axiom Verge. It's a Metrovania type. It's a little old, but it's pretty cool. Now, the only thing, I'm being an idiot. I left off one thing. I do have to start a timer 15 minutes. I just didn't set one up in the, on here. So I don't have a way to bring it up for you guys to see. But if Israel doesn't respond in 15 minutes, I will be pulling another name. So, just making sure. I love you guys.
Are you guys being gentle with each other?
Timer.
Come on now, no WWE wrestling. I'm in the house.
All right, starting the 15 minutes now.
Jackie, do you want the mat out?
Oh no, I'm giving away. I want to. That's the thing. It's fun. You notice I didn't even announce it in my info. I didn't want to. She's not, oh, maybe one of the kids, but not one of us. But, yeah. My wife definitely can sound mad, but she's awesome.
I guess I have resting.
So Ian, or not Ian, Israel, if you're in here, you got 15 minutes, 14 minutes, 16 seconds to claim your prize. We'll see who gets it. But so what's everyone been emulating or playing the last couple days? I mean, you saw what I play. Rooting for Jen.
Girls, that's not how we.
We're all rooting and praying for Jen, though. I mean, honestly.
If you want to build a house with
EverQuest. That's still around?
Hand me a blanket. You can build a house this way. You can't build a house that way because that slides and falls on you and can hurt you.
Oh, you're welcome, Jen. War Thunder. I haven't played
There
that in
you
a
go.
while. I was kind of into that for a long time.
Okay. And you want to use a Velcro anyway.
Oh, how many levels are in it, though, now? Hey, Gauntlet Legends is great. Don't forget, there's a sequel called Dark Legacy 2. Or Dark Legacy. It's the sequel to it as well. But the original was a little bit better, in my opinion. My brother disagrees. My brother Kevin, he swears by Dark Legacy over the other. You know, unpopular opinion, I actually like the NES version better than the Super Nintendo, which most people like the sequel better. But I still like the old NES. Oh, there he is. All right, cool. It's claimed. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that, but I'll be honest, after seeing some of the drama and stuff coming with RGG on a couple things, and it's just no fun if the winner's not with us, you know what I mean? I wasn't going to take it too long, like an hour into it. I figured it would be what we do for the giveaways, and anyone who wanted to chill out after that, we can just chill or whatever, so. You own it on PS4? Nope, Izzy got it though, so it's all good. But what is what? Or the game? Axiom Verge, I think is the name of it. Here, I'm going to say it wrong every time. It looked really cool, and it plays pretty fun, pretty well, so. Yeah, Axiom Verge. It's a Metrovania type game. It's an indie developer. It's pretty cool. Hey, it's all good, Dig. Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, RGG's not going to do Friday, and I'm sorry, I craved on the weekend, Friday. This is now my day, pretty much. So I'm going to pretty much stream every Friday now. Oh yeah, if he decides to change, my wife said we could play rock, paper, scissors and decide who's doing the stream, but you know, so. Oh, now that's really cool, Jen. Because the game's really cool. I mean, another one I got that looks like a lot of fun that will, I don't know if I'm going to do Axiom Verge next week or Cookie Cutter next week. But Cookie Cutter is kind of trippy, but it's a really cool Metrovania. And that'll probably be next week, but I haven't decided yet. Yeah, no, I mean, that works, right? But, you know, the funniest thing when I started this channel, the freakiest thing, I was all together for everything for recording videos for the most part, but I was trying to get everything to work for streaming at the same time. And I was like, let's just focus videos. And now I think I got the live streaming. I got some tweaking, but I got a good idea of how it's going. So. That's awesome, man. You heard your name and you were like, boom. All right. Anyway, later, Digi. We'll see you. Well, at least next week if I do this again. I think I'm going to. I'm going to be more prepared. I was like, I'm going to wing it. We'll see what happens and go, you know. So. Nami just doesn't want anything. He has everything. You know, everything. Yeah, eventually I am going to buy because I'm building my own drive as we go with the tutorials and everything. But honestly, I'm mediocre at doing it. I really want to get my hands on the Chris Cool mod drive. And I was a little bummed. And I don't want to say this in here because I feel bad. But I feel kind of bad that, or bummed that he didn't put any drives up on the giveaway with RGG. But you know what? He got some awesome things on there. And I would be happy to win any of that. So. Ironically, I actually have 4 Raspberry Pi 4s in a 1U server. I just haven't done anything with them because I was going to use them for a Kubernetes cluster, but I'll be honest, I couldn't quite figure out Kubernetes, right? So I'm probably going to do 4 Proxmox nodes, and then because the server that's my NAS now is fine, but it's also hosting my website, and it just keeps conking out. So I need to change my website to the Proxmox cluster so that it has more availability, because I'll have it basically level balanced amongst the 4 Pis. So that's kind of the plan. But no, my NAS is pretty big right now. I need to get bigger drives though. Because in total, let's see, I got a 12 terabyte in one computer, another 12 in another. I got, I want to say 4 8s in the 1U server over here. And I have some other externals all over the place, so. Really? I mean, Proxmox works pretty well on some lower end stuff. I mean, I'm only going to be hosting probably my website and maybe a few services. Maybe my Jellyfin will stay on the other server, but I don't know. I just have to think about it. But I know I like to keep my Jellyfin separate from the rest, because when I'm messing around and I mess something up, it really upsets the family. So. We have 4 2U servers. One of them's just a Proxmox. You haven't thought about clustering them together at all, or what are your other servers doing? An i7 4500. All right. Hey, Brian, what's up? Crypto?
Oh my goodness, girls. We have toys behind Daddy's green screen.
Oh, the cat and the kids were playing behind the green screen, and now there are toys all over by my wife's desk.
And I can't see my feet anymore.
Well, you're pregnant, dear.
Yeah, no. Trust me, I'm aware.
Proxmox is a virtualization environment similar to, of course, now I can't think of it. You know, I can't think of it, and there's like tons of them. Oh, man. Help me out, guys. Yes, exactly. It's a virtualization. It also uses LXC containers instead of Dockers, but you can also virtualize a Ubuntu instance and then put the Dockers, if you want to use Docker over LXC, within, you know, that virtual machine. So there are lots of ways to make that do a lot of things. So that's really what I want as my main hub for everything. So I'll probably then run TrueNAS, because right now I'm running Open Media Vault because it was the simplest thing at the time. And I'm running out of space on the drives that have the Open Media Vault on it. So it's like, I can't update. So I have to get some more drives. Yes, no, Nummy, I'm a noob. I admit it. Linux, my Linux foo is pretty weak. That's part of the reason I'm not a Batocera guy. I'm a Windows guy. I mean, but I don't like Windows Server. So just kind of depends on what you're trying to build. I don't know. I got a lot of ideas for stuff, but it all comes down to the money thing. You know, do I have the money to put towards it? So, oh, I use Linux. I am very close, because I know enough in Linux to muddle through as a user, not a power user, but a user, and I understand terminal mostly. But with all the crap that Windows 11's pulling lately, I mean, what? They're going to give us on-screen ads now on top of everything else? And you still want me to pay for it? Linux doesn't have built-in ads, and they're free. Well, you know, not really. I mean, it's open source. There's a lot of people contributing, but essentially it's free. And no, Windows, you've gone off the rails. And I'm really hoping, because Launchbox did try to implement a Linux version. If that happens, I'm telling you right now, I'm done with Windows. I know, but here's the thing. Most of my stuff's emulation anyway, except for some retro stuff. And from what I could tell from Steam, most of them are compatible with Linux. So, yeah, Brian, I'm the same way. My main system that I'm actually streaming on, not my gaming system that's sitting underneath, but the one I'm streaming on is a Ryzen 1800X, which was the first gen, but it was the flagship of them. You know, I got it for a good price though, but I absolutely love this. And yeah, there's workarounds, I know, but I just don't want to mess with it. Windows 10 is completely fine for me, but all my other systems are running Ghost Spectre, and they're all running Windows 11 activated. So, except for one, which I've just been lazy. Oh, I agree. I mean, a Ryzen 1800X. Yes, it was first gen Ryzen. But what is, okay, now that's maybe 7-8 years ago? But that processor is still stronger than i3s and can still run circles around i3s of generations past. How can they do this? It's just, you know. Yeah, it's just basically the imaginary requirements that Microsoft decided to put on it, even though it runs perfectly fine without, you know, in lowercase hardware, you know. Okay, now you're above me, Paul. I have no idea what you mean there. Makos. Might just be in a total built on Unix. Mac OS. Oh my goodness. Yes, built on Linux. Yes, yes, yes. I was just reading it dumb, okay? I've been up since like 6 this morning, so. And it's officially 9 now, so I start turning into a pumpkin about this time a little. So, okay, no scripts or anything? So, how are you doing it then? Or is it just work on Xeon? See, I forced encryption, I get you, but in some ways it's better in some ways because people don't always figure out that they need to encrypt their stuff. They should encrypt their stuff, especially if there's any data, financial data or anything like that. It needs to be locked down, you know, so. Are you serious? Is that it? Is that all you have to do? Hey, thanks for coming out, Biggie. You have a good one, okay? Okay. Some non-fanboyism about Mac. The OS is beautiful. It works great. I love and hate the walled garden. It's more secure, yes. But at the same time, it stifles customization. So when it comes to Mac, I'm concerned I'm getting older now and I have kids. Mac OS would actually be better in some ways than using Android and Windows. But they cost way too much.
Your water's empty?
Yeah, most people don't. That's the problem.
Take her diaper off. Take Jackie's diaper off.
Hey, Nami, I use both Etcher and Rufus. Depends on which project. Oh, you're deep into the Apple ecosystem? See, Nami, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the problem. It just costs too much. And they don't let you customize anything, which I get because, again, the walled garden, the good and the bad. The good is every build has a specific set of hardware, so they know it's going to run perfect. You know, no driver issues or anything because there's only a certain amount of configuration, which is since everything's written that way, it always works. But at the same time, no customization. And they cost too much. I mean, their specs are middling at best. Now, their new Apple Silicon actually has me a little bit intrigued because it's more power efficient and everything, but you just nailed it, Nami. You just nailed it. 32 gigs of RAM. It's more than $599. I know it's more than $599 because I know it's like 200 and something, I think, to get 16 on like the Mac Mini. They were still pricey too, but they were in an era of all computers were like $2,000 period. So you know. I'll add $599. Okay. Yeah, but just, I don't know. I'm a fan. I like what they've done now because now that they've opened emulation, it feels like the stick's been removed a little bit from them, and it doesn't hurt them the fact that the EU and everyone's coming down on them as as you said right there, you know. But the only thing is Mac really has no gaming, so you're better off having Windows or Linux for gaming than a Mac even. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Mac equivalent would be like 3 times the price at least. Yeah, and I got to thank the EU. I mean, it's good in some ways. I mean, again, it's how I feel about the walled garden thing. There are pros and cons to both sides of it. And I'm somewhere in between is where I'm at on that one. So it just depends. See, I'm actually kind of liking the move to ARM because they're starting to get similarly fast x86 and way less power draw, which is actually really cool. I mean, that's really what PC's best for. I mean, I guarantee the streaming stuff, all this stuff I've hacked together, basically would work better on Mac, probably. Except for I couldn't use Prism Life Studio because I don't think it's Mac. You think Snapdragon's going to be the one? I don't know. It's between them and Qualcomm, but it just depends. But Snapdragon is in the lead right now. I mean, have you seen the stuff that NVIDIA, not NVIDIA, well, it's technically NVIDIA, some of their ARM processors they got out there? Those things are really cool. And the amount of processing power in a smaller, like a 2U chassis in a server environment is just so cool. And they're not that expensive. I mean, apples to apples, they're slightly cheaper, but they don't quite have the same performance as the, as the Intel or AMD stuff yet. But it's getting closer. See, that's the other problem. Once your Macs get to a certain point, they should unlock the hardware and let you use other things. Because once they're done, they're done. And just e-waste at that point. What do you mean they're lying? Oh, Snapdragon? You kind of have to go. They can tout all the specs they want. I mean, everyone does it. GPU manufacturers, they're like, this does this, and then it doesn't do half of what it's supposed to. I'm actually rooting for Intel for graphics cards right now. Mainly because we need another one. I mean, AMD does okay, but if you have a third competitor that's in the same price point or lower than AMD even, that's probably going to bring AMD down to compete and then make NVIDIA just be the odd man out. That's just like the hyper elite card. You have over 30. Dude, what is your power bill? Sadly, the way the car industry is going, I work for a car dealership. I keep up with all the little car rumors and stuff. And I don't even have to go into that. You guys know what BMW does. They install the heated seats, but you gotta pay the fee to activate them. So that's kind of stupid. I mean, if everything's in there, it should automatically be accessible. For home users, Snapdragon. They say there's a Moore's law, but they keep shattering that and going further and further. They're just making it smaller and smaller. And eventually, I mean, there is a point of diminishing returns, but I don't think we're quite there yet. We've technically broken the 6 gigahertz mark. I'm thinking we could probably get a 7 in the next couple gens if they can keep reducing. But yeah, we're pretty much hitting what we can hit. I mean, risk, now that's another whole story, but there are a lot of other processor formats that can be used. And I think Mac is going the right way, going with their own silicon and kind of doing their own designs, because it's taken away from the x86 some, because then you just basically have that on the Windows side and Linux side. So, dude, I couldn't afford those. That stuff's crazy. Okay, I had to show that comment. What? I mean, I get it. I get it. Tell me you're at least breaking even. Because I thought about doing that a few years back, but... And I'll put it this way, I've dabbled in crypto, and yeah, I've not had good luck. So, like I've told you guys many times, I had a hard drive. I bought $20 a week for the first few weeks that Bitcoin came out. Before Bitcoin was anything, I want to say they were pennies. So if I can ever find that hard drive, which I may have actually thrown out, and somehow get it working, an old IDE hard drive even, I would be a multi-billionaire based on the current numbers. And Broke Daddy Gamer wouldn't be broke anymore. Broke would move to Texas, buy about 50 acres of land, and build a house. I tried to do the mining thing, but it got, again, budget. I've had always one system that's halfway decent in my house. This is the first time I have like more than one functional system computer, but that's because I got some amazing deals over Black Friday. Like my gaming system has my 6600, just 6600 AMD. I paid like $80 for it like a year ago. Used off of a guy. Actually, it was brand new. It had never been used, but it was secondhand, so maybe stolen, whatever. I don't know. But it was $80. So I got that, and it picked up an i5 12600K for $100 on Black Friday for that week. So I basically put that system together with a couple Team Gear sticks of RAM, cheaper 350 motherboard. I know I should have went, or not 350. Crap, I'm forgetting my Intel designations. Whatever the middle ground of the Intel ones are. Instead of getting the one that actually works with overclocking. So it's always cheaper to build your own. You hunt and find the right prices. You just build it. And that's why I'm not a big mini PC guy. I would rather have a full-size desktop and save some money. The smaller you get, the more expensive it gets, and it doesn't perform as well. So, unless MITX systems, as long as you can add a graphics card, you're going to do better. Because really, all the ones that we all freak out about the minis, what, maybe a 1060, a 1070 is the equivalency? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's right in the ballpark of there. So, oh yeah, 100%. It's just you're paying the premium for the size is the biggest problem. Every once in a while you get an amazing deal. I mean, I've been watching the 3rd gen Ryzen 3400s. You can get them for like $150 now, which should be able to play, in theory, some PS3. I haven't tested it, but based on how the 2400 can almost run it, and it's 10% stronger for the 3400, it'd be close. See, I can't get, again, I know I want to get into VR, but I'm afraid I would get too addicted to it. And I'd want to get it and play with the family and stuff, but the problem is my wife gets total motion sickness and can't handle it. So, and my kids are too young to even do it. At least they're not supposed to until what, 10, 12? You mean PC games? Because there's no emulation on PS5. I mean, PS4 has some emulation now, but it's mainly for, what is it? It's mainly for, like not the shovelware, but the indie stuff. Yeah, I love it when you see those builds that are like, we have PS5. No, you have the PC ports. But some of the stuff that says PS4 could actually be PS4 depending on which port it is. So, because there's a list of, last time I checked, and this was a few months back, one of the PS4 emulators can do like 98 games now, but 90% of them, none of them are like the big retail ones, AAA or anything. see that brings up another whole thing. I don't like how we're making our games like Netflix. Yeah, I mean, I felt this way a little bit about Netflix when it came out too, because again, we don't own our games. We just play whatever they give us. So if I decide, oh, hey, we did PlayStation 3, or I'm not sorry, Halo 3, and I have it on Game Pass, and then next month all of a sudden it's not on Game Pass, that's a problem for me. Because maybe I didn't want to play Halo 3 last month, but this month I want to play Halo 3, and I can't. And the whole licensing thing of even PlayStation 5 coming out, or Sony saying, you don't own your games, you own a license. Okay. And there's a meme I always see every time that comes up or becomes a thing again. It's like, okay, if we don't own the games, then piracy's not stealing. Exactly, Jen. Trust me, I watch, and okay, I don't know if you guys are a fan of them or not. Most likely you guys in the UK have never heard of them, but I'm a fan of Tim Pool. I will watch that show, and I like him because he's kind of down the middle, even though I know he leans liberal, and I'll be honest, I am very conservative in my views. I am Christian. If that offends anyone, I'm sorry. There's just nothing to say beyond that. But yeah, so it's a big deal for me when I see what's going on around with trans, and here's what gets me in trouble. I have friends who are trans. One friend named Chris back in Ohio, right? I used to go into Gothic nightclubs. That was the whole scene for me back in the day. And, you know, Chris was an amazing guy, and as a girl, you know, but you know what? I still told him, I'm like, listen, you're not a chick. I don't care how much you want to be. You're not. What's that?
Check.
Well, my public email that everyone can get to is just simply and there's nothing to dox there, you know. That's literally the email I use for this. Now the funny thing is you can't hack because I have another email I actually use to run everything. Actually about 3 or 4. So I try to be as secure as I can on my stuff, so I need to add some Ubi keys and a couple things to get a little more secure as well, but for more authentication. But because even you know, 2-factor can be broken pretty easily nowadays. The original King's Quest, and unless my brain's broken, that was like early 80s is when that came out. Early to mid. You know, I never got into him because of my time constraints on everything. I mean, right now I've probably been on here longer than I should be, but because of time constraints and everything, the way things are with me and my family, I get time maybe to watch one every couple days. I mean, I've been lucky that my wife hasn't killed me about going and hanging out with Retro Gaming Guy and with V and them when they're doing their live streams, and trying to get my own stuff done. So she's been greatly supportive, and I thank you, honey.
You're welcome, despite you not having to deal with the kids driving you as nuts as they do me sometimes.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but she's right. The kids drive her crazy more than me. So, thank you, honey, for watching the kids. But yeah, I think I'm going to wind this down now, though, guys. I really appreciate everyone here. I will do this weekly. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'll get a little more stuff together and we'll figure things out, okay? If you guys have any suggestions or comments, or put it down below, which I can't see because I just see my OBS screen right here and there's no actual YouTube thing, but yeah, down there somewhere, okay? I got mail. Thanks, Nami. I'll check it here in a little bit. And Izzy, I'll be emailing you here soon, or Israel, sorry. I had a buddy named Israel, and he always went by Izzy, so my apologies. I'll be emailing you soon, just to confirm that that's a good email, and we'll get that out to you, all right? Hope you guys have a good night, okay? Yeah, get some sleep, Paul. You're crazy. Thanks, Jen. Good night, all.